Welcome to an Easy Mill demonstration. We're going to show you how to machine the chamfers and the radius over here using a 3D toolpath. We're going to start with our hole, so we go to Automation, New Holes. The diameter is 625. Depth will be 0. Let EasyCam extract that from our surface selection. Now we'll machine the outside boundary, the flat surface, up to the part. We're going to add a face curve, detect open edges. The squares represent an area that the tool can over travel. We can't over travel against this wall, so you can see we give you a straight line. Now the part boundary, unfortunately we have an undercut. So that's a little bit of a challenge, so we're going to get past that by creating another curve. So I'm going to delete that one. We'll create a new curve, silhouette curve, window our part. And if you look, we have a perfect outside boundary. Automation, new pocket. Let's change the step over to 20%. We'll use high-speed machining. And we have to select our curves, the outside boundary first, then the inside. Verify. And you can see our tool is coming down, starting on the outside and working its way inward. So when we have the rough stock, we're not going to hurt the tool. 3D preview. Looks good. So now for our 3D toolpath, I'm going to hide the curves. The wizards. We'll select a pocket style. Path offset, let's go less the diameter. So when I use a ball nose tool or a bull nose tool, it's going to come down tangent to the bottom of the surface, so we get a nice clean pass. We're going to change to a ball end mill. Let's go in with a 625. Change our step over, let's say 1,000. Tighten up our tolerance to get a better finish. By tightening up the tolerance, you get more G-code, of course. We're going to go outside in milling. Turn off the smooth high-speed machining. So now we need to select our cut surfaces. I'm just going to use a side view and select our chamfers. Let's include the radius. Now everything else becomes a check surface, so we don't violate the part. Verify. Okay, we included the top surface. We don't want to do that. So what you do is you go back to cut surfaces, click on the horizontal surface, enter. Then we go back to check surface and include that. Don't violate it. Verify again. And we'll take a look at a 3D preview. And we're ready for G-code. That part came out really good.